Who do you think will show up?
I can't believe it's been this long.
I sure hope all my dieting and aerobics have paid off.
I can't wait to see the lineup of your old boyfriends.
Give me a break. I didn't date the whole football team.
Did you get a chance to look through the old yearbook?
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, I'm ready. How do I look?
Beautiful.
Do you have any idea who drove out in that limo?
Are you kidding? I'm still trying to figure out what Scott's last name is. I could have scored, Bubba, if I didn't have to wait for your block.
I don't remember ever looking that young.
And how about all of our dancers?
Excuse me.
Let's hear it for them.
I'm so glad so many of you came tonight. Now we have something awesome for you guys. We had our video yearbook digitally transferred. So, you guys want to see it? What do you think? Come on up.
A school where spirit runs high, where hard work is mixed with winning tradition, and the halls are packed with friends, coaches, and teachers.
Some think that high school is all work and no play, but not this school.
From the graduating class of '94 to the future grads of '95, the students definitely make the school live up to the motto, second to none.
Welcome to Steveston High, home of the mighty Packers.
If I could marry anyone in the world, it would probably be Laura.
Who would you like to date and why?
Well, that's a hard question, but if you're a hockey player, I'll give you my phone number.
Well, in 10 years, I hope to accomplish to be the greatest journal photographer in the world.
And what kind of things make you happy?
Mountain biking and hiking and coming to Steveston, because I love it here.
Some of the brightest students are found in Steveston's classrooms.
With the diversity of academic courses offered here, it's no wonder that our school has always been known for producing some of the most brilliant minds in the world.
Under the direction of our dedicated teaching staff, this year has been no different, and academic excellence continues at Steveston.
Under the Packer Dome, the school gathered together to drive our team to victory, time and time again. The pep rallies at Steveston were, thanks to the cheerleaders and a few football players, a roaring success. Wearing those short skirts, the football players certainly appreciated the outlook of a cheerleader, hyping up the crowd.
Can you dig it, fool? Can you dig it? Can y'all dig it? Can y'all dig it? Can you dig it?
Well, if I had $1 million, I'd buy a car. Usually a Mustang and a Ferrari, 2 cars.
I'd like to be an animal conservationist or a forest ranger. I want to have my cabin by the lake and I don't help the animals out.
What would I do to improve Steveston?
Make it a bigger school, have lots more lockers and less portables.
If you could date anyone in the world, who would it be? If I could date anyone in the world, I'd date Naomi Campbell, because she's the best looking woman in the world. All right.
Another exciting season of Packer football kept the fans on the edge of their seats. With a strong effort against Richmond in the 24th annual Jim Jordan Cup game, the Packers went on to challenge the best of BC. A strong secondary and excellent special teams paced the Packers to a playoff berth, forcing the Colts to watch from the sidelines.
Our badminton team also displayed excellent sportsmanship and dedication on the court.
Watch the birdie. Sport best represents the nature of Steveston, it's swimming. Placing fourth at the provincial championships, the Packer Fish swam us to victory.
Through the strength of the returning veterans and composure of the rookies under pressure, our soccer team had its unforgettable winning moments.
Our cross-country team ran hard, day in and day out.
By the way, is your refrigerator running?
Well, it's not running as fast as these guys.
She was terminally pretty. She held him up and he held up for ransom. Heart of the cold, cold city. He had a nasty reputation as a cruel dude. That said he was ruthless.
After a strong 8-3 record, the high-flying Packer girls spiked their way to the Vancouver Championships.
He was too tired to make it, she was too tired to fight about it. Life in the fast lane, sure to make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane, life in the fast lane, everything all the time. Life in the fast lane.
A day to reflect upon the sacrifices of those who came before us. To recognize the past is to hope that the future will never have to face those troubled times again, and to build a world of peace.
Steveston Senior Secondary.
What do you guys think about the guys at Steveston School?
Woo! Lame. Wait, hold on. Grade 12 guys, grade 11s. Sorry.
James and James, are you guys planning on going to that football game against Richmond on Saturday?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, for sure. Packers are #1.
What football game?
For those who happen to have missed out on the Halloween dance, just have a look at these people partying that anyway.
Student Council, the Leaders of Tomorrow, organized many successful events for the student body. From Breakfast with Santa to all those great dances, they made your year a memorable one.
The 1993-94's Packer cheerleading squad was composed of 14 girls and 2 guys who traveled to Anaheim, California to strut their stuff. We are the mighty Packers and we'll put you on your knees. We are the mighty Packers and we'll do as we please.
Steveston's fall concert was a display of musical magic and mastery. In high school music, Steveston High is in a class all its own. From vocal performances to instrumentals, the fall concert was a success in every aspect.
Steveston has a very diverse hands-on program that enables the students to gain valuable experience. The programs offered range from mechanics to drafting.
This year's International Day brought the world together under one roof as the students of Steveston High were exposed to various ethnic cultures.
There were performances to take in, judo demonstrations to enjoy, and lots of food to taste.
Wasn't that sushi delicious?
Vince Pfaff and Mr. Anderson introduced Steveston students to goal setting at the Leadership Summit. Remember, it's not your aptitude,
but your attitude
that will give you altitude.
The gym was once again packed at the annual Breakfast with Santa. Not only did we get our pictures taken with Santa, but we also managed to raise a record amount of food for the Richmond Food Bank.
Way to go, Pack!
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it
The video reporter and inquiring minds want to know.
If a female instructor is called a teach her, is a male instructor called a teach him?
We want to know!
I want to know.
And did you ever wonder how these groups got their names, like Temple of the Dog or Smashing Pumpkins and Stone Temple Pilots or In Vogue and In Blind?
I want to know.
We want to know!
Heather, what do you plan to do once you graduate from Steveston?
After I graduate from Steveston, I plan to travel around and then do hotel management.
Okay, the thing I like best about Steveston is the crowd hallways because I can trip lots of people. Tom, rumor has it that you're a Trekkie. How long have you been involved in this for?
Yes, I am a Trekkie, and I've been one for approximately 2 years, Tara.
I'm black.
From the entertainment world this year, at the box office, Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List won 7 Academy Awards. Other Oscars went to Tom Hanks and Holly Hunter. A couple of movie soundtracks dominated the Grammy Awards. Whitney Houston from The Bodyguard, and from Aladdin, A Whole New World. Leading the ratings in prime time, familiar fare such as Home Improvement, Seinfeld, and Melrose Place, and newcomers Grace Under Fire and NYPD Blue. And there were those late-night TV wars. David Letterman switched networks and went head-to-head with Jay Leno and Arsenio Hall.
Steveston is blessed with a diverse student population representing the many cultures of Richmond. Just coming to Steveston is a lesson in Multiculturalism 101.
Okay, Calvin, tell me, what do you think of the 2 ladies that are on your side?
They're very fine, you know. I can't think of the word to say. It's hard to describe them.
Calvin's a very attractive young man who I think is highly educated. Kim, why did you color your hair?
Well, I aspire to be blonde because blondes are more fun and, you know, it turned red.
The senior girls basketball season was highlighted by the narrow loss to Richmond in the playoffs, which caused a small plumbing problem with Colt coach Les Hamaguchi. But that's okay, because the Pack kindly donated a box of adult diapers for his problem.
Although the senior boys basketball team lacked in size, they made it up with their desire and will to win. The highlight of the season came in an opening round playoff victory against St. Thomas More in double overtime.
This year, Steveston hosted the annual cheerleading competition. Teams from all over North America came to vie for the top spot.
Okay, Packer cheerleaders, you just won the Packer Review competition. What are you gonna do now?
We're going to Disneyland!
Christmas Dance was an exciting sequel to the Halloween Bash. The excellent turnout was treated to great music and a spectacular light show.
All right, clap those hands way up in the sky.
I know, but why would you like to live in a tree, Maya?
They're better than houses, better than concrete, better than cities.
You see, the car behind me is my future car, and I'd like to have it in a different color, but that is a very nice car. Scott, did you choose this car because you have a lot of school spirit or because it was the only car you could find?
No, I chose it because of the school spirit.
Jamie, what happened recently at the cheerleading competition held at Steveston High?
Well, recently at the Steveston competition cheerleading thing, we got number 1.
Students at Steveston are second to none, and because of this, we believe the best method of scheduling is by arena. This gives students the opportunity to gain independence and take control of their future.
There's milk runs, and then there's Steveston's milk run. Complete student involvement, from the preparation, to the sponsors, to the participants who walked, ran, and rollerbladed their way through the course, making this year's milk run an amazing success.
What do you think about the banning of cards at school?
I think banning of the cards was wrong because it enhances the mind trying to figure out too little. I hear that you have a dog that you really love. What's her name?
My dog's name is Cheyenne.
Okay, what's the most important thing in a friend? They make you laugh. Somebody to party with.
What did you think about the 41-0 loss?
Who cares, man? Because being Packers the best. Packers spirit rocks!
During this year's Spirit Week, we had Western Wednesday, where the Packers were at their best with their cowboy boots and hats as they showed their impressions of square and line dancing.
Saddle up.
Yeehaw!
With this year's talented cast, Mr. Gauthier decided to tackle the play 1984, where George Orwell considered the dangerous direction being taken by post-war modern society.
If there is hope, any hope at all, lies with the pro.
I wonder how she survived.
It's just sick of it.
Perhaps they've been feeding each other. How can I help seem was in front of my eyes? 2 and 2 are 4.
A giant photo session took place in the gym, involving numerous clubs and teams in Steveston. These clubs give students a chance to participate in the school. To capture them all, a hectic day in the gym was needed to preserve their memories in the yearbook.
In sports 93-94, there were repeats. The Toronto Blue Jays were crowned World Series champions for a second year in a row, and the Dallas Cowboys won their second straight Super Bowl. There were also firsts. Arkansas won its first NCAA basketball championship. Houston won its first NBA title. Vancouver made its first Stanley Cup Finals, losing to the Rangers. Michael Jordan retired from the game he had dominated and started over in another. Edmonton won the CFL's Grey Cup. And gold was a precious metal for Olympians Bonnie Blair, Tommy Moe, Dan Jensen, and others.
Once again, Steveston's award-winning music department shines in the spotlight. May 12th marked this year's final concert at the Gateway Theatre. An amazing display of musical wizardry dazzled the starstruck audience. Steveston's music department has always been renowned, and this year's group surpassed even our highest expectations.
Steveston's award night realized the efforts of distinguished students for their outstanding achievements in academics, athletics, and extracurricular service. Each student received their award with cheers from onlooking friends and family.
Party! The spring dance was the best turnout this year. Numerous students attended and displayed the Packer power as they shook their thongs. Way to go, Pack!
This year's PE 12 Advanced class was exposed to many new athletic opportunities. This talented group of enthusiastic students showed true Packer form, accepting every challenge they faced.
Okay, there's 12. Direction, Kenji, headed. Headed, center.
The Steveston girls soccer team showed they can get down and dirty as they fought their way through a successful season. Wimps need not apply.
This year's rugby squad was composed of many talented, hard-nosed players. They slip-slided their way through the mud, enjoying an eventful season.
Four. And that's almost the number of players on this year's golf team who continued its excellent winning tradition, capturing the provincial title under Mr. Kagetsu's leadership.
Steveston's done it once again. Our tennis team has brought home the provincial title. This year, the provincials were held in Parksville, and now the entire province knows, wherever you are, wherever you go, the Pack is on the attack.
Relays shot put hurdles to some of the events engaged by the Steveston track and field squad as they showed that mind and body can work in perfect harmony.
The water polo team raced their way to a winning record. This physically demanding sport takes incredible endurance and aggression, which was displayed by all the Packers.
The cheerleaders are back to once again help introduce this year's sports teams.
There was a great turnout for this year's grad barbecue. As we look around and sign each other's annuals, we can't believe we finally made it.
And Richmond's not going to the playoffs, are they?
Richmond did it this year, so Steveston rocked them.
What are you going to ask for your grad present this year?
Well, I'd ask Mr. Cuny to please give me a grad present of letting me graduate on time.
Shane, get in there and feed Rex, okay? I'm sick and tired. You never get up. Now get up.
Cross-country running is pretty difficult. It's long. You have to train for it quite a bit.
And outside the classroom this year, here's an example of music students listen to.
What do you think about Steveston Secondary School?
Well, I've been here 13 years, and I think it's a great school, and it's got a lot of great kids in it.
DJ Lee, what's it like being a police liaison for Steveston High?
Well, it's a great feeling knowing that the kids here at the school are really supportive. I find that there's a good esprit de corps here.
What did you think about the Olympic goalie?
Well, I thought Corey Hirsch was pretty good. I don't know.
The Packer Powder Puff football team was by far the best-looking bunch of women at our school. Unfortunately, they came up just short against Richmond, losing 14-6 in a gritty match. The guys' football team could have definitely used some of their skill.
The grad dinner and dance was a night to remember forever. As we danced the night away, we got a chance to relive old times with friends and see another side of the teachers. After all, who can forget Mr. Matheson out on the floor?
Lucky bachelors and bachelorettes found their match at Steveston's dating game. The lucky winning couples were treated to an all-expense meal at McDonald's. Talk about romance.
In World News 1993-94, Arafat and Rabin said enough is enough, the Israelis and Palestinians, in an historic effort for peace. But it was anything but peaceful in Russia as communists rebelled against Boris Yeltsin, and gun swap programs emerged to combat violence. NAFTA was signed with hopes of a better economy with fewer barriers. Floods ravaged the Midwest. Southern California was hit hard, a fire that left thousands homeless, and a major earthquake that crumbled freeways and ended lives. It was a long, tough winter as snow and ice storms slowed commerce and gave students unscheduled vacations. Engineers were pushed to their limits attempting to repair the Hubble Space Telescope. The world said goodbye to a former president and a former first lady. And the Winter Olympics in Norway became more than just games as the real-life drama of Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding was played out before a huge world audience.
I'm extremely pleased to have this opportunity to wish the grads here at Steveston for 1994 all the best as they move on to future endeavors. As you know, I came over in midstream this year to take over from Mr. Acuni in February. The fine traditions have been able to carry on. The students that I spoke to in the first couple of weeks here said that the three greatest things about Steveston are the students, the staff, and the programs here. You've been prepared well, so all the best to the 1994 grads, and don't forget to join your Alumni Association.
What are you going to miss most about Steveston?
I'm going to miss... I'm going to miss the smell of the fish, the beautiful playing field in the sun, but most of all, I'm going to miss the memories that we shared here at Steveston.
All right, what do you plan on doing when you get out of Steveston?
I'm moving up to Whistler and I'm going to teach little beginners how to snowboard.
Okay, tell me about one of your dreams or fantasies.
One of my dreams or fantasies? It's right here. She's my dream, my fantasy.
My most embarrassing moment would have to be when I tried out for the play in grade 11 and I had to sing in front of a bunch of people I didn't even know, and I sang really bad.
Valedictory night, the night for students, friends, and parents to reminisce about the years at Steveston High. It's also the night that the seniors are rewarded for all their hard work over the past 13 years in the form of certificates and scholarships. The memories, the tears, the glad times and the bad, they are all remembered.
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong. May you stay forever young.
After the valedictory, thousands of family, friends, and graduates moved into the Orpheum foyer to capture those special moments on film.
May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. May you stay forever.
I still remember those classrooms.
Whatever happened to her?
Howie, I thought you would have burned that by now.
Oh, look, it still fits.
Hey, it's Video Hero!